Happy.
I'm so happy that I could finally be part of the crew and on the watch list all at the same time.
Yep, that comes with it. Are you going to sign up when they do the watch list, man? The registry?
I will definitely. To make my boy, protect the rights of my boy,
protect
absolutely.
the RBDs.
Welcome to Shuffle, guys. The Battle of the Midwest. It has been a very hyped tournament. There has been screaming and yelling everywhere.
Much screaming and yelling.
Shoutouts to Kunai losing his voice and helping me lose
He
mine.
lost it yesterday, and he was screaming today.
We have the opening to top 8 right now. A little bit of a sadness to it because it is MDVA versus MDVA.
Yep.
Bacon Pancakes versus HyperFlame. You're going to see a lot of buttons get pressed right now. A lot of technical play for both these players.
And Bacon has a Fox and a Diddy Kong, but he's pulling out the Diddy Kong right now, and wow, he's in a horrible position right away, no jump.
Yeah, it's crazy because you gave HyperFlame an item. You know, it's already wild what he can do without one, and all of a sudden he has a projectile in his hand, and he hasn't taken damage yet.
And you know he comes from the land of the Diddy, so he's got item play. The boy should be able to play with items. We'll see how good it is. But that's a huge part of counterplay to Diddy Kong. It becomes a lot less overwhelming when you're able to control the item. He used to be in the most recent tier list. He was considered a top 3 character, but he's kind of been struggling a little bit recently. We haven't, with the absence of June and June's recent performances, he hasn't been doing as well. Let's see if Bacon can keep that legacy going and show that Diddy Kong is still that top-level threat.
Yeah, and you kind of wonder what kind of flair Bacon can bring to Diddy Kong, because we've learned that multiple people can play the same character, but you get different styles, you get different spices when they come together. So it'll be interesting to see, because I know he's been playing it for a while now, but I feel like it always gets kind of lost in the shuffle with all the other players around. So, and you know what? He did lose that stock first, but he racked up 100 damage, which at first it looked like he wasn't going to do much of anything.
And this is what the thing is with Diddy is like you can definitely make the comeback. Oh my God, Hyper is just choking him out right now.
Oh my goodness.
Diddy Kong can make comebacks, but it's hard compared to other characters because he really has to just like play neutral flawlessly, and it's hard at this level. But Hyper,
I gave that one away.
Gives him away by falling off. If you don't know these two players, they're both from the same region of MDVA, both very strong, highly PR'd in their own region. You know, it's not a big surprise to see them here. We expected to see Hyper in winners, so you're definitely going to see him playing hard to make his way through losers.
Yeah, Hyper won last year's Shuffle.
That's right.
He's probably one of the favorites to win this year's Shuffle. So it is a little odd seeing him in losers. You expect it to be closer to the top 3 area if it was going to happen.
He lost to Aiden, who has been a lot of New York players have been a problem for HyperFlame, and this time around it was Aiden, who has been improving a lot in recent months.
Yeah, Aiden has taken some leaps and bounds in this game.
Oh wow! Okay,
Hyper's crazy. It's just buttons.
BP is looking like he's struggling at the ledge. He's going off and getting punished pretty hard. So he's got to be more careful about that. How can he take the stage from Hyper?
And you really got to wonder if BP drops this game as he closes out that stock right there. Does he maybe think about going to his box? At the end of the day, they're very similar in the weight and how quickly they can get beaten up. Maybe he feels like his punish game.
So Diddy's dash attack, he can fast fall it and go super deep with drop zone stuff and still make it back. It's a huge commitment, but it is very good if you knock somebody down. And he did it again, fast falls it off the platform.
I generally would like it better off the platforms because of the low risk, but still very high reward, where off of the actual ledge of the stage is a bit frightening.
And that was the difference between
BP taking it all the way back.
That's the difference between him having momentum and not. Is he getting his item game? Is he playing? Oh, is he playing hot with the items?
That was so close.
And good
he
patience.
Missed that barrel for just like a mini pixel. It would have been the end of the stock for Lucas.
This is what it is. Just playing the neutral super well, using a projectile to zone the person out. That's how Diddy can make comebacks. It's a lot of work, but you can absolutely do it. And is he gonna almost playing from behind the whole game right until his last stock, and then decided to just bring it back, bring the beat back. Oh, great setup there by Hyper.
I wonder if he DI'd in that entire time knowing because the back air was coming.
Yeah.
Just to get through the body when he had the opportunity to do that.
Oh no. See, that's the situation where BP has been getting punished a lot is when he dash attacks off stage, and that is not the right DI for that.
You're almost not even that discouraging for BP. You were down 3 stocks to 1, and you brought it all the way back. You even got the last stock onto high percentage. You could have taken it if there was a better opening at the end. I think that barrel would have been it.
Yeah.
That barrel would have been it. And that's just a game of inches.
You talking about the barrel off his back?
Come on,
you mean the barrel roll?
The barrel roll.
Oh, got it.
Well, the barrel roll hit him. The barrel on the back missed by an inch.
Right.
And that's just like, that would have been it.
Yeah.
Lucas is not making it back from that point. He's not sold out to that point.
Yeah, I actually was expecting him to maybe switch to Fox, and maybe I think this is his character first, so it looks like he is going to stick with Diddy Kong, and you know, he's got to keep hot like he was in the middle of the game, and really make sure that his item play is ready to go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, they're at Dreamland, which is going to give a lot of space to move around well, you know what's going to be interesting about this, I guess, for Hyper is Hyper's going to kill him a lot earlier than vice versa, you know, because Diddy Kong struggles to kill.
Oh my goodness, speaking of earlier, 43%. It might be a little too much for BP to handle right now. If he doesn't pick up the game in neutral, he's not going to be able to win this. Like, Diddy relies so much on that. Winning neutral exchanges are the only way to be able to really take this over. But Hyper's is putting so much pressure on it. It's just like a spacey. Like, you're getting overwhelmed, and you feel like every option is the wrong option. And that's kind of what's happening right now.
Absolutely. That's how I'm seeing it as well.
It's 30%. That's it. And the first stock he lost at 43, the next stock he lost at 140. So Hyper's like, I can kill you quickly, I can take my time with you. I mean, all you're missing is a gimp at 0 before Hyper's got like the Triforce of it, you know?
Oh my god. I like BP's dash dance, but like the real thing is like, what do you get off of it? You need to, with Diddy Kong, you want to get juggles or tech chases with items. So getting grounded tech chases, or getting either of those grounded with no items is pretty hard. But wow, that's a super early kill for BP. 93%, that's like not what Hyper wants, and it's kind of the way that BP can make it all the way back.
My question is, do you think dash dancing works against players like HyperFlame? Because if you think about it, right, the reaction time and the way he acts when he's doing his punish game, because it isn't just like usually linear, he's usually reacting to DI also. Dash dancing must be like a much slower version of the game. He must be able to pick up what he's seeing and just kind of react to it pretty quickly.
Yeah, his reactions are super good. I think it's like dash dancing is good when you have like crazy options out of your dash dance, like Fox's Nair, but Diddy Kong, his options are good, but they're not as overwhelming as some other characters unless he's got a banana in hand. BP has been playing a lot of this game without banana in hand because Hyper's been all over him. Look at that item play that he's been doing. They call that the arrow nut, where he re-grabs it after shooting the peanut and throws it super duper fast. He's got a banana in hand right now. Lets it sit on the ground there, and Hyper picks it up.
That's so patient, man.
That's not the DI you want either. Oh, wow, he prevents an edge guard there. Oh, my God, BP is going off right now. Oh, my God!
There's so much going on, and yet at the same time, so little. There was almost no actual hits until the recovery back on stage, but now all of a sudden, BP is going to have an edge guard opportunity. Great tech by HyperFlame, and another one.
Yep.
Another tech by HyperFlame.
And wow, BP takes that scramble like a champ. He's at the omelet station right now, and cooking something up nice. Let's see if Hyper can...
You put bananas in your omelets? Is that what
Ugh, no. Or peanuts?
I don't know. I feel like peanuts would work.
I would do that.
I think peanuts would work. All right. You're in there. Kind of like a pad thai type thing.
And it's like kind of... Sometimes it feels weird to say, but it's like, it's true. It's like the banana makes all the difference. Like, having it put so much pressure on Hyper and stressed him out a bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. And for a moment, I thought you were still talking about omelets.
Nope.
I was like, wow, that would make a big difference.
I am hungry, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you are too. That's sad. I forgot about that.
All right, so you can see Hyper now trying to camp out the top platform. And then he decides, I'm coming down. I'm going to rack up a quick 60. and then I'll go back up, and we'll see how it goes. But BP's not having any of it, man. You can tell they played against each other so many times. Like, there's got to be something going on.
No.
Okay, no.
What a way to go. Great edge guard by HyperFlame. You just yank him down with a magnet. It's crazy. It's like a slightly more unpredictable shine because you don't know if you're going to get hit by the strong hitbox.
And there's a drag to it, man.
Yeah.
You can get stuck in there.
Wow.
That was
And already pulled to the ledge, which is not a good situation.
This is how Hyper took the first stock, or the second stock of the...
What?
That was weird.
Dude, MDVA, like these guys, they're pretty nuts. They
They're
press
pretty
a lot of buttons.
These are like the more aggressive of the NBA, right? Like,
Yeah,
if you think about June
doesn't press as many
very
buttons.
patient. June's very patient. June's a hybrid player. He's Midwest MDVA.
Yeah,
his
yeah,
play
yeah.
style.
He's got that patience. Not that these guys aren't patient, but like it just expresses itself super differently, and they do. They're very, very aggressive in some ways as well. Wow. Okay, I like the way he's been using dash attack.
Yeah, you know what I was gonna say. That's also fine too. Like I really like just coming straight out with it. Where off the platform straight down is much more terrifying. Then again, if you don't play the character, you don't really know the extension of how far you can make it, so it always looks terrifying. Where sometimes it's just like, walk in the park.
So here's a situation that BP needs to be very aware of. If he's back-to-back in shield, that's happened once or twice. If he attacks the shield and Hyper gets a down air out of it, he's going to get so much more than BP is because of the way Lucas's punish game works. So when he's in that situation with shields back-to-back, he needs to get out of it. He shouldn't be attacking the shield.
BB's a little upset. Like, he just got that kill, but he shook his head. Like, I think he needs to just calm down. He's got an opportunity here to take this game. You could tell he's frustrated, though, because
it's hard to play from behind every game.
It's hard to play from behind every game, and if you're shaking your head when you're getting kills, that's usually a bad sign.
I don't know if he chopped through that banana or reflected it or both, but not a good look there for BP.
Good patience, and that was a really good dash dance.
Nice. Oh my god. That was definitely not what he wanted. Maybe he wanted to side B him. And he didn't hit the ground, so he doesn't get his side B back. And Hyper will make it back from that edge guard, even though he went 60 deep.
Hyper's been doing that all day. I don't know if you saw any of the doubles matches, but Hyper has been going near blast zone, magnifying glass down low, even just on low percentage just to get an edge guard. And he's been making it back, fortunately for him.
Yeah, this character can go very deep. And Hyper is very precise and technical. Funny, despite all the buttons he presses, you don't see him SD all that much.
Yeah. I mean, you think about technical foxes and whatnot, you definitely see the occasional air dodge or some sort of side B off stage, or that stuff does happen. People are human.
And here's the part where like things get scary also for Diddy Kong is to get the kill, his kill moves are a bit more laggy, so how do you get it in without, if you whiff it, you could get punished super bad. So he's got to be very careful about when he chooses to try to convert this kill. Going for back airs, but okay, yeah, Nair is that classic thing that Diddy Kong does.
We talk about it all the time. Once that high percentage starts coming in, neutral air becomes a factor.
Oh no. Oh, he has a jump. Okay, he saved his jump. That's one thing Diddy Kong can do, a good mix-up. He side Bs and then jumps. Most of the time you see them jump and then side B. So it didn't work for him there, obviously. But okay, the dash attack train. Ooh, hit him with the tail!
It's looking like when you first opened up the GameCube and gave the game a try.
He doesn't get anything out of that grab. Oh, wow. I think it's... Oh my god.
Yeah, fully charged. That'll hurt. That'll get the job done.
Spacing was nice. Just playing neutral here. You know, Hyper is not like committing too much to the possibility that BP can hit him with the banana. Banana like actually really helps Diddy's defensive options, like right there where he goes without a shield. Diddy wouldn't have an option nearly that fast without a banana. So Hyper is just playing the distance, not stressing the fact that he has a banana, not going in super hard trying to get it away from him. Oh my god, that was great movement off the platform. Not quite. Oh my god, never mind. Quite. He did it. Took his first game, and it was pretty hard for him. That he's been struggling in the beginning of every single game.
You mentioned it. I mean, it's hard to play from behind.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the game, it's just like Hyper almost gets a free stock. First 2 games, I think it was 40% or so, and then that's not a way you want to play.
Yeah.
And on Dreamland, he got 2 stocks almost immediately. But BP made them both close games, the ones he lost, and then this one he finally pulled through. So
it's also just like really frustrating to play a top player from your own region when you're a top player, you know?
Yeah, he traveled to play outside, but I mean,
they went far, obviously.
Luckily, this is they're far. Yeah, it's not an issue with bracket. It's just, hey, we're both really good.
There was a pretty decent amount of bracket kills with regions in this tournament. I'll have to look back at them, but pretty sure MBBA played MBBA a few times. Ooh, ooh.
VP's looking good right now, man.
It's nice to see another Diddy Kong in top 8.
Yes. You don't want it to be that a character can only make it to top 8 because of one player. You want some diversity in that character, kind of explore the different options.
Yeah, it pushes everybody because, you know, some people like start to react to one play style and they don't know how to respond to other ones. And, you know, you want somebody to come out and like everyone to be at the highest possible counterplay they can be. He can glide toss with the banana. He chooses not to, uses it to get off the ledge. Oh boy. Oh my god!
My goodness.
He's crazy.
He's been doing a lot more of that. The magnet into wave dash back forward air, or forward smash.
See that wall twin? So good. Good mix up that Diddy Kong has on the stage. Okay, and Lucas's jump doesn't get him up there in time. This is good for BP to know when he's recovering. Like,
you see that wave land into wave bounce on the platform from Hyper. Like, he's finding a way. Yeah, he's finding a way to implement the platform that's moving. Like.
This song, though?
Fire.
7 rings in hand. Alright. Just chilling on that platform. Oh, and he takes away his jump. Oh, no punish! He was a little scared, I think, of getting stage spiked by the up B, so he pulled his neutral air a little early.
And Hyper is super smart, too. He faded back and ended up snapping the ledge.
Up throw into fair or up air, that's always a really solid confirm that Diddy Kong has, which you want to get them before they get to the higher percentages where they'll fall out of that. So that was a perfect percentage for BP, which he'll want to pay attention to on this stage.
That was a missed but I don't think you want to double jump there. Look at that, man. The movement on the platform is just so sick by actually both of these players.
All right, up throw again. He goes for a read a little bit there. That up smash.
The banana's on that platform. Oh, Hyper wanted it.
Wow, super crisp way to get back on stage. Oh my god, and BP stacking it up right now. A little bit slow there on the punish, and he dies for it.
It's a lot of back and forth now. The first couple games did not seem this way. This is more of a I'll combo you, basically bring you to death. You combo me, basically bring me to death. A lot more aggression.
Yep, fair will combo out of that dash attack. Dash attack, kind of good, man.
It's kind of all right.
It's a big commitment, and you can punish it if you don't space it right. But if you space it just right, man, it can do work. It's a combo tool. It's an extender. It's a tech chase move. Yeah. Wow, this crouch cancel battle right here, and
so much happening. So many pings. Oh, Hyper's gonna have an opportunity here to get a lot of damage.
He's a 0 to death master, and he might just do it right here.
That is it. He does. Brother, man, that was wild. Really good. Hyper was in danger of giving it back up and evening up the series. And that's the answer. And this answer.
Oh man, BP's got to be careful of the ledge there as well. Oh, good tech by Hyper stopping any opening there, but BP still starts moving on him. He's got no jump.
Hyper doing a great job, turns himself around with Magnet. Here's a grab. I don't think it's going to be enough, so he opts in for the Dacus.
Not enough stage for him there. Oh, he jumps right out of it, and what a great counter hit there. the dip with the spike, and they hug it out. That's in-region
I love
stuff.
you. I love you too. Dude, they're like so. God, I don't.
They're
wanna
both
say
like
so
a lot of the
nice.
MDVA region right now is pretty young. A lot of the top
Yeah,
players,
yeah.
and you know they're coming up in Project M.
And Hyper's really cute. I talked about Pooch. You know, you weren't there. I walked up to Hyper as a